Alright, well, peace. Just want to come back with another video real quick. No, I was thinking about it because I'm meditating if I was going to do this or not. But first and foremost, hopefully the most high house shots blessing all day, man. I want to get some because I might as well because I was watching shout out to brother Kwame Call and the brother Mashal, man, and shout out to the brother from Assembly of Firstborn too, man, because like brother Kwame Call said, man, Leviticus, man, is one that I might have to revisit that Lord's will soon. One of the deepest books, man, because you realize how much your house shot comes in the volume of the book, man, because like shout out to brother Assembly of Firstborn for bringing this out because a lot of things, a lot of the laws in Leviticus, and it's like things of that nature is leading up to your house shot, what he came to do, what he fulfilled, and things of that nature. Just like 4:27, like confessing sins that you don't know do. You confessing pretty much sins that that. Let me just read it. And this is more of I'm just gonna get into it. Leviticus chapter 4 verse 27. And if any of the common people sin through ignorance, while he doeth somewhat against the commandments of the Lord concerning these things which ought to be not to be done, and be guilty. So let me get this. Let me read this one more time. Leviticus chapter the 4:27. And if one of the common people through ignorance, while he doeth someone against any of the commandments of the Lord concerning these things which ought not to be done, and be guilty. So yeah, man, that's pretty much going into that's what that was a fulfillment. How shall fulfilled that was a fulfillment of Father. They not know what they do. So when he was on the cross, man, we died. He was on the stake and he died, man. So that's really what it is too. But also too, man, this is more of because I was talking about this a while back too. I was mentioning this a lot too because the more that's why the new covenant and things of that nature, or just like really realizing that your house shall comes in the volume of the book, man. When you realize it more, it's like really it's not really about us, man. Honestly, man. Well, we play a huge role, but this book, the hope. He says in Psalms, John, Hebrews, man, it's really about him. Like even the smallest things, because what, I'm gonna get just a look at another. Damn, I meant to do that. You know what? I'm probably gonna do that. I'm probably gonna do that next, Lord willing, because it's just more of because this is like, of course, I'm getting this in Revelation, but of course, Revelation 1. But there's a reason why his hair was. Let me just read it. Let me just get Revelation chapter 1 real quick. The shout out to brother Assembly Firstborn. I was watching this class and he brought this out, and and this all has to go through. We're just gonna read it. We're just gonna read it, man. Revelation chapter 1. And 14 it says, and his head, and because here's a classic, his head and his hairs were like wool, and his I might touch this now on the Lord's will, I might do a follow-up video of this, but because I meant to do this. Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, and his eye and his as white as snow, and his eyes were like as a flame of fire. So yeah, I'm gonna read this again. It says his head and his hairs were like white like wool, and as white. And eyes were my bad, I'm messing this up. His Revelation chapter 1 verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, and as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. So yeah, man. So you want to see damn fan, but we're gonna see why his head, his hair was like woolly hair, man. We're gonna get why. Of course that's going to his appearance, and because Christ was our brother, man. Christ was he was a so-called black man. It's kind of pretty obvious, but it's more of a spiritual reason why, man. Because it's all going to how we had to be, man. How we had to conduct ourselves, man. Because think about I was reading that in Sirach 6 and 37. I think it's 6 and 37. Like, remember what we do, everything we do. Remember the end of it, man. Because we won't have to appear at the judgment seat before him, man. So that's all ties into that, man. Let's go to Leviticus 19. We're gonna see why his hair was like that, because also too, wisdom, Daniel, wisdom of Solomon says, which I'm going to get, That's white hairs means a lot of wisdom. You know, he's the wisest man that ever walked the earth. But you know, that's the reason why his what you call him. Yeah, let's get Leviticus chapter 19 verse Leviticus chapter 19 and verse gosh, where's it at? Hold on, I think it was it's somewhere. The hoary head. We'll grab it. Oh gosh, where's that at? The hoary head. I remember it being 19. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. My bad, y'all. I was in the wow, that's crazy. I was in the chapter the whole time. I was in the right place. I'll just look at it now, but because I kind of got messed up the flow. But yeah, this is it. This is why, you know. Let's read Revelation one more time because there's a little pause, and I'm gonna get this why because this all relates to, like, you know. This is all going to relate. It's all going to come out. Revelation chapter 1 and verse 14. And his head and his hair were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire. So remember, his head and his hairs. I mean, his hair was white like wool, because you know Yahweh had a lot of wisdom. Daniel 10:6, and you know it's a lot of scriptures and precepts that go into that. You know, white hair is wisdom and things of that nature. But you know, this is Leviticus chapter 19 verse 32. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and to fear thy God, for I am the Lord. So it says. So this is going on to the elders of the city. But you know, here's the thing. It says. Thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor the face of the old man and fear thy God, for I am the Lord. So yeah, so it said rise up. You know, rise up in what? Rise up, you know, and get judgment. So this is all tying into, you know. Let's get to 2 Corinthians real quick. This is why, of course, because it's all going to judgment, man. Because like, you know, Yahweh Shah's that, you know, the hoary head. He like, aren't we? No, let's go. Let's just get into it, man. Hopefully all your brothers and sisters as well, man. But 2 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 10, it says, for we all must appear before the judgment seat of Christ, that everyone that may receive the things done in his body according to hath he done, but whether it be good or bad. So see, that's another reason why, because, you know, of course it's more than, like, you know, that's why, like, you know, a lot of things, just like, you know, things with like the spiritual understanding. That's why Christ, Yahweh said, what, John 6:63, my word is our spirit, man. It's all spiritual, man, honestly, man. So yeah, man, because Leviticus, man, some, like, most of these laws here and most of these things here, like this whole, he comes in the whole volume of the book, man. Like now as I start to read and study more, man. Shout out to brother Akai War too, man. Because he said this always stuck with me. Since he said it stuck with me, man. You gotta read this. You really gotta read the word in Yahweh Shah's perspective, man. Because he comes in the volume of the book, man. So, because, like, you know, because I mean, I get it. Because, like, you know, honestly, like, you know, a lot of times, a lot of scripture is talking about, you know, us, of course, is talking about us. But there's a lot of times, like, but when you look at it, a lot of context, though, it's actually talking about, like, you know, it's actually talking about him, of course, because he comes in the volume of the book. It's written about him and the Most High Yahweh Shah, man. Because honestly, like I said, but you know, but things can be twofold, of course, sometimes even threefold with certain scriptures. But I just want to say that, man, because let's just look at this one more time, because you know it says, thou shalt rise up before the hoary head and honor and honor the face of the old man and fear thy God, for I am the Lord. So yeah, man. So yeah, so that's going into, like, you know, that's why his you know, he had the hoary hoary head. You know, his hair was like white like wool, man. So let me grab this to the point. Yeah, here it is. You know, Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 25 and verse 4. It says, you know, I'm reading verse 4 and 5. It says, "Oh, how comely how comely a thing is judgment for gray hairs, for ancient men to know counsel. Wait, didn't Isaiah 9:6 tell you he will be the counselor? So yeah, man, that did. So yeah, man, his counsel. And the thing is judgment. Then yeah, what we just read. We all had to stand for judgment before him, man. So that's why he said judge righteous judgment things as well. And also too, this is a little sidebar, man. That's why our people, because a lot of times Jake in general, our people, like we make fun of like call these people all old or we make fun of a lot of elders or just elderly people, older people, stuff like that. Like y'all gotta realize like it's really kind of backwards. The logic doesn't make sense because we live to age. Like what do you mean? Like the Most High, in your house, I'll let you see another year, man. Like you live to age. So come on, so like I mean, shoot, I did when I was younger too, but I'd still like make my jokes. But we live to age. That's the point. So it's like we're not gonna stay the same age forever at all. I mean, honestly, so that's like another thing too. Because actually that's an honorable thing, man. That's why it's that balance. That's why I touch on the videos I do talking about what is our nation, our people, man. Because with the whole generational warfare, man. Because with this, I think Timothy said. No, let me just get it real quick. Just a little sidebar. Yeah, man. Because it's that balance, man. It's that balance, man. That's really we should be complimenting one another, man. And younger men like like myself, or even younger brothers, sisters, and younger people as myself, man. We should honestly honor actually elders, man. Because of course elders are in the word first and foremost. But even if you're not in the word, man, there's certain ways like we can't be act proud against the ancient, man. Like now we know Job always says in Wisdom of Solomon 4 that goes into how there's a lot of old fools, the ages and always wise. We know that's a balance to that, but yeah, man, it's in the word and outside too, man. Cause yeah, man, don't make you. Even Sirach says, listen, if you're around men, like, shoot, even if I'm around brothers, I know plenty of brothers that, been in this word before me. Even they might be even older. They're older than me. Also, sometimes they might be the same age as me, but still, don't make yourself equal to them, man. Just like, hold your peace. But then how shall I say that in the parable? It says, if you be invited to the, to a wedding, something like that, take the back seat, take the, it's in, hold on, where's it at? Because I don't want to, I'm just going to mention it. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to get it. But it's in, it's in, it's in Sirach, though. It's in Sirach, man. Oh yeah, 32. Yeah, Sirach 32, of course. Yeah, it's Luke 14. Yeah, that's the parable he said. But let me go back to 25. But let me hit this Timothy real quick. Yeah. Yeah, it says, yeah. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, well, to my point, yeah, it does say that. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat them as a father, and the younger men as brethren. So yeah, man, you're supposed to come. Because yeah, man, honestly, man, and two, honestly, that's why, like, even if an elder in this word says something I don't agree, man, I ain't gonna go what you call me, like talk about it, man. Like, it's a send decency and order that you're supposed to do it at. Now, I know you mentioned people mentioned Daniel, Susanna. That's true and things of that nature, but But that's why in Job 32, that's why Elihu, he held his peace, man, because that was this. He says, rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father. That's why I go into that spiritual father. But then the younger man is brethren. But it's another scripture it came to mind. But but pretty much, man, it's man, we're supposed to elder and the younger man, like elder men and the younger man, or elder people and younger people, man, we're supposed to compliment one another, man. We're supposed to go to elders and stuff like that for wisdom, because they lived that, they've been our age before, things of that nature. And also, it says don't despise the youth as well, man. So it's supposed to balance it. That whole generational warfare, man, it's kind of circular talk, but to be honest with you, but let me go back to the point. It says, I'm reading 25 and verse 5. It says, oh, how comely is the wisdom of old man, understanding of counsel of men of honor. So yeah, I'm gonna read this too, because it's going like I just said. All praise to the Most High. It says, much experience is the crown of an old man, and the fear of Yahweh is their glory. So that's why I said, like, elders more important to honor an actual elder, real elder, than guide you in righteousness and faith in the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High Yahweh. in the word, because it says much because they have much experience, in the fear of Yahweh is their glory. So yeah, man, that's because even out the word, of course, like they have experienced certain things. I haven't been at their age before, but yeah, man, that's just really is what that is too. Where am I going at now? Let me hit Daniel. Yeah, man. So that's what that all ties into. It's all tying into Yahweh Shai, man. It's all tying into him. It's all tying into him, man. Even that scripture, man. That's what that's about, man. Him, us appearing for a judgment seat, because honor, rise up in the hoary head, before the hoary head, man. That 2 Corinthians. That's what it's lined up with. That's another reason why. Because man, listen, man, it really comes in the volume of this book, man. But yeah, and also too, Daniel 12 and 6. It says his body was like a burrow, and his head and his face was like appearance of lightning. His eyes were a lamp of fire, and his arms and his feet were like colored polished brass, and his and the voice of his words were like a voice of a multitude. Yeah, so that's why his voice of many waters, things of that nature, man. But yeah, man, pretty much, man. That's just is what it is too, man. So that's and also too, wisdom. I want damn wisdom of Solomon real quick, man. Oh man, well, it says one in wisdom of Solomon. It says wisdom is like illumination, man. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is, man. But that's of course going to Yahweh Shai, this scripture. His physical appearance being a man of color, man, being of course so-called black man, or of course. But I'm just hitting the deeper meaning of that, because it comes in the volume of the book, man. Because oh my gosh, where's that wisdom of Solomon? Oh my gosh. And in Psalms it says wisdom makes their face. Gosh, this. I know I'm gonna have to get my other Bible with this. Yeah. My bad, y'all. Y'all hold tight. I might actually put this umbrella back. I should have put this back yesterday. My fault, y'all. Ugh, boy. Yeah, man. So that's what that's about, man. Honestly, man, because I might hit on the same scripture. I want to do that now, but I don't want to, because I don't want to be too much. You know what? I might hit that now. I might. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, because I don't. No, I might just do it just real quick next. Because I gotta go to that giant Lord willing. Then to Wisdom Solomon chapter 5 verse 6. That's what it is, man. Because yeah. Yeah, and then Psalms, of course. And then Psalms real quick. Wisdom Solomon chapter 5 verse 6, and it reads, gosh, I don't think that's the one though. I want that the wisdom was like illuminate. Gosh, golly, dagnabbit. I was reading Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 6. I think that's I'll read it, yeah, because that's good, just good enough. Wisdom of Solomon chapter 5 verse 6. It says, therefore we have erred from the way of truth, and the light of righteousness had not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness that is righteousness rose not upon us. So yeah, therefore we have erred from the way of truth. That way erred from the way of truth. Because read this whole scripture, like this whole Wisdom of Solomon 5, man, it's like going to having boldness, stuff like that, not casting confidence away, on Yahweh Shai's return, on things of that nature, man. But it says, therefore we have erred from the way of truth, being Yahweh Shai, who's Yahweh Shai, of course, the truth. The light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us. So yeah, this kind of line up with Ephesians 4 and 26 as well, like I went over a while back. The sun going down on your wrath. Not let that evil and maliciousness, get away from your understanding. Pretty much. Shout out to other brother Judah Mack, he brought that out. But But yeah, man, that's is what it is. Let's go to Psalms 80 because it's going to how wisdom brings that's why this because wisdom can bring that. Wisdom brings what him having the hoary head, having white hair, because that all dealing with wisdom, or his body shining, man, because he had a lot of wisdom. Let's hit that Psalms 80 and 7 real quick, man. It's kind of more I went on this, but I might close out on this. I don't know. But Psalms chapter 80 verse 7. Turn us again, O Yahweh of hosts, or God of hosts. Cause thy face to shine, we shall be saved. So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. But yeah, man, that's all time to Yahweh Shah, man. Him coming in the volume of the book, and why that law was even there, Leviticus. Because yeah, man, Leviticus is really deep, man. Now just thinking about it, man, it's the things of the law, things he Yahushua came to fulfill, man. It came to fulfill in the whole volume of the book, came and did, man, because it's written about him, man. So yeah, man, because there's more scriptures on that you look at, okay, this you see Yahushua, what he taught here, how he came and fulfilled this, how this all plays about him, man. Because you hear to understand the why of things. And I'm really trying to even still read it from his point of view, man. So it is what it is. But yeah, man. Hopefully this is edifying. So peace.